And good afternoon, JC here from Bangkok. I'm in Prakanong, a district in Bangkok, one of many, in a city of about 9 million people, just enjoying a mocha. A nice mocha, and it is fantastic. The coffee in Bangkok, in fact, the coffee and the beer, all at very reasonable prices. I want to talk to you about accommodation and living in Bangkok. I've had the pleasure of being here for the last 2 years. I have been upwards of 100 hotels in the time I was touring around Asia, and certainly in Bangkok has been probably the majority of those in Thailand. I have rented a condo for a 1-year lease through an agent. I've had short-term accommodation, week on week, week on week off, month on month off. So I've had pretty much the whole gambit of accommodation, both hotel, lease and rental. So I want to give you a few insights into, obviously getting accommodation in Bangkok. Now, obviously, if you're only going to be here for a week, you can get a hotel, no problem. If you decide to come here a little bit longer, you can choose websites like Airbnb or Booking.com, Trip.com, and you can get accommodation for anywhere up to a month or longer. If you want to go even longer than that, you may want to consider a lease. There are only probably one or two positives in getting a lease in Bangkok as opposed to other countries is that you can have all your stuff in one place. You can have quite a lot of stuff, obviously. You can't move around, 3 cubic meters of stuff from hotel to hotel if you're going to be hotel jumping in Bangkok or anywhere in Southeast Asia. So the benefits of having a lease, a long-term lease for 6 months or 12 months, and they do shorter-term leases, but generally speaking, 12 months is the norm, 6 months on occasion, is that you have that comfort of having a place where you can have all your stuff, you can have all your clothes and computer gear and all that kind of thing. I tend to travel light. I did 1 year in a lease. I paid 32,000 baht for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo, which was overpriced. I didn't need that big a place. But me and my partner spent a year there. I was going to and from New Zealand at the time, probably spent about 4 months of the 12 months actually in the condo during that year. That lease came up last year, about a month ago, came up and it expired. The hotels are so cheap in Bangkok, and you can basically have them for a month or longer by arrangement, maybe 3 months. They clean your room, you get free Wi-Fi, you don't pay for power, you don't pay for water, and there's restaurants, sometimes there's pools and cafes, bars, there's all that kind of thing. So we're actually in a hotel now for the last, we're going to spend 5 nights there, and we're paying $30 NZ or 15 British pounds a night, and it's pretty good. It's not a hostel. I don't want to stay in a hostel or a shared dormitory. It's a proper hotel with a separate bathroom, obviously. It's got facilities. This particular one you can't have room service, but some have room service for $30 a night. You can spend up to $250, $300 plus for a 5-star. This is a 3-star. So 3 to 4 star, fantastic, and well under $80 a night. So if you plan on staying in Bangkok for more than a week, I suggest you just book a great hotel. I can help you with those. I know all the different areas. I've got a long list of hotels that I can show you. You don't get a chance to check out the hotel, generally speaking, before you visit. Obviously, you don't want to be traveling all over Bangkok and checking into hotels and asking them to look at the room. Often you'll go off the photos off the website, and they look fantastic. You often get there and they're like, oh crap, this is not what I signed up for, but you've already booked a week, you're stuck. You're either prepaid or you have to pay. You can't just change your mind. You can't cancel last minute. So I can help you avoid some of those pitfalls when you're booking short term, just for a few days a week, even a month in a hotel. I can give you the inside running on what to look out for and what not to look out for. We had a hotel recently, it was near Koh Son Road, K-H-A-O-S-A-U-N, Koh Son Road. K-H-A-O-S-U-N-S-O-N. Anyway, Koh Son Road, and it was 5 floors, and we're on the 4th floor, and guess what? It didn't have an elevator. What hotel have you been to that hasn't got an elevator? So we had to go up and down 4 floors, which is a first for me. And I didn't realise that. I didn't even think to ask. All hotels have elevators. The thing I found with the cheaper hotels is not only, you don't get a rooftop bar, you may not get a restaurant, you won't get room service. That's fine with a 3 or 4 star. Often the hotels are older. The walls can be thin. There can be a little bit more noise. They are maybe closer to noisy areas, hence a little bit cheaper. Obviously, you kind of get what you pay for. So there's that fine line between getting a nice 3-star, maybe 4-star hotel in a good area with good facilities. So tell me what you're after and I can certainly help you out. As for leases, like I said, there's really no need unless you have a family or a large group and you need multiple rooms in the same area, but you can get family rooms in hotels anyway. Or if you want to stick here for a year, the thing with agents, and this is probably true for agents all over the world, not just Bangkok, Thailand, I've had the same experiences in New Zealand, I've had the same experiences all over the world, is the agents are working for the landlord, the owner. You come second. So when there's something that's not working, it can often be quite a mission to get that thing working again. What are you going to do? You're signed up for a year, you've paid your deposit, they've got your money, they hold the power, and that's really annoying. I had a bad experience with the last condo we had in Bangkok, and I refused. I mean, we had problems with the laundry which never got fixed, the washing machine. I had the extractor that didn't work. We had air conditioning that wasn't clean, that was supposed to be cleaned, and they couldn't prove that they cleaned it, and they said they did. They had no receipts. Calls went unanswered. It was a nightmare. But when they're holding 3,000 of your dollars, and you've signed a 1-year lease, you're screwed, and they know that, and that really annoys me. So I won't be getting an agent. I've had commercial experiences with agents. I've had commercial property in New Zealand and several commercial properties, and I won't go through an agent. So what I recommend is if you're looking for a long-term lease, maybe 6 months or longer, anywhere in Asia, find a place that doesn't have an agent, and you can deal with the landlord directly. The last agent that we had, he wouldn't even supply the landlord's details. So who's going to complain to? The agent. And what are they going to do? They're going to protect the landlord. So yeah, let's just say I've had a dozen bad experiences both in Asia and New Zealand, and I won't go through agents again. Even if you're a landlord and you've got a place you want to rent out, the agent's going to be looking after your interests and not your tenants. I'm a good guy. I like to look after my tenants because the tenants are the ones paying me. They're paying my rent or my lease, and the agent takes their fee. So anyway, deal with landlords directly. That's about it. Any questions, come back to me. I look forward to chatting to you soon.